All right. It says we're live. I want to make sure before.
And I'm here on time.
Heirloom permaculture. Oh, man. What a goober.
Looks like Rayleigh is learning to garden. Yes, Rayleigh planted green beans and dragon tongue beans today. She did the planting. All I did was make the little line and tell her how to put how far to space the seeds. And we did that. She's actually been the one that helped me plant all my seed starts and everything. Oh, that's like little.
I know. Hang on. I'm working on it.
She's really enjoying
there we go.
Planting the seeds and of course the watering. I don't know who got
Prepping
more
plumber,
water, the plants or her.
All right, so let me go through and say hello to everybody. That's Mind and Body Co. and all the things acres. That's Dawn Golf, Zen Incense Shop, the Tinkerer's Wife, from Kate's Kitchen, Mr. and Mrs. Prepping Plumber. Good to see you guys here. And Heirloom Permaculture. What a silly guy.
Joke is a Vlasic.
Yeah, I know. All right. Oh, and Heaven's Essentials. Good to see you all. Oh,
Dawn.
Thank you so much for that super chat, Dawn. We really appreciate you.
It was good to see you. I haven't seen you in a little while.
Linda Jacobs, Albany Mountain. Right? I love our people are great. 15
Had a wonderful surprise today. Both my peach trees are blooming in new leaves, and I didn't cover them for the snow. Awesome, Kate.
Prepared
Look at that vacation beard.
I know.
Don't encourage him. I just got it to go away.
Almost another 2 weeks worth of beard, so I'm enjoying it. Homesteading with the Heberts. Good to see you. It's been a while. I'm glad that we have so many members in the chat tonight because we have a reveal that's going to happen because this American flag that's behind me is actually a green screen. That is not the background. We have a new background. And
if you notice the canning jars, the boxes,
yeah,
the little green smudgies.
That's not pixie dust around Amy.
Wow, awesome, Kate.
Another thing, Abby will not be joining us tonight because today is Abby's first day of her first job.
She's a working lady now. So she's going to be working tonight. I'll have to leave a little tiny bit early in order to go pick her up. She gets off at 9, so I might get peach trees
popping up everywhere. Going to do a grow light. Got the building clean, so I can move preps around and start a starting setup. Awesome.
Oh, Abby's so excited. She was excited and nervous and anxious and everything else. Poor thing. Another taxpayer. Come on, John.
Good to see you hidden within myself. Homesteading with Hebert says, how is your training going? You're talking to me? Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean by that. If that's a question for me, please clarify.
I think the last time they were in the chat, they might have been talking about your therapy.
Oh, if that's the case, yeah. I went back to work for 2 weeks and then I went on vacation for 4.
Yeah. I just got used to him going back to work after the whole surgery and physical therapy and everything. And then he says, oh, by the way, He's on vacation, so
Well, the way
I've got to get used to it all over again.
The way it works out, I work on a 3-week cycle. For 2 weeks, I work basically, hey, Lori, I work basically 24 hours on, 24 hours off for 2 weeks. And then the third week is 7 days off.
That's a good ratio. Work 2 weeks, vacate for 4.
So I was referring to your weight loss. Oh, yeah.
Are y'all going to sell some of those Bayou Bash cups? The coffee cups?
I need to finish one thought before going on to
Sorry.
another one. No, I mean, we could probably get some more done. Oh yeah. So I have my week off, and then what I have
Hey,
is
Sean,
2
in
weeks.
Alaska.
What I really have is 2 weeks vacation. So I have a week off, 2 weeks vacation, another week. So it puts 4 weeks off consecutively. So I just say 4-week vacation. Weight loss went out the window with Hurricane Laura. Didn't happen. I'm hoping to get back on that wagon soon.
Explain. Wait, I missed something.
Look, a squirrel. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
All right. So
I'm so scatterbrained tonight. So y'all bear with me. Things might be jumping from one subject to another. I'm doing everything I can to do the best I can to multitask.
First thing I'm going to do is turn off the green screen.
Why?
Because I'm about to open that up.
Oh.
All right. So you see how
Yeah, but it's funner to play with the green screen.
See how drab
then you can just
that is without
hold it up and disappear.
the green screen effect. Sowing a Legacy, Christy Betts.
I was
Good
on
to
a
see you both.
diet until Angela brought me this bowl of ice cream.
Okay, you guys. This one, it's really mainly for the members.
now.
But it. Okay, I'm just gonna open it up. All right. So, Vanna wipe this thing a little bit. Bad thing is, you can't really see it.
You look good in green bread.
Oh, and the camera's out of focus now. Hang on. There we go. That's a little better. Can't really see what's going on back there. So, what I've done. Hang on.
Yeah, and even if we bring the camera all the
we
way
tried.
up, we tried.
We
We should
tried.
put on a green shirt. I purposely didn't wear a green shirt because I knew it was gonna.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I took this little video earlier today, and this is a close-up of what you're looking at. So I'm gonna play this.
Is that what they're seeing?
Okay, can you guys see that? That is all of our channel members. We put you all up there as a way to say thank you. But unfortunately, you can't really see it behind us.
I can't get them any bigger. I mean, I can, but then I won't have room to add any more.
So I really hope you guys, even though we're struggling to make it readable, I hope you guys love it. Because I know we do, even though it didn't turn out entirely like we wanted.
It's a members hive.
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I like that.
And part of the reason for the bees is because we are going to be expanding our bees this year.
Well, first we have to get back up to where we were.
Right. We lost one hive, but the plan is to replace the hive that we lost and add another right now this year.
How do you become a member? Well, on our channel page, next to the subscribe button, there is a join button.
On the live stream too. It's
Oh yeah.
It's
If you're watching on a computer, it's down below. It's the join button.
right next to the subscribe button.
And Kate, our amazing moderator,
is on it.
put up a
If
link.
I was up there, you'd throw darts at me.
Uh,
Probably. If you were here, we might throw darts at you.
Okay, so a few people popped in while I was back there. So I want to say hi to Country Homestead Preacher, Grammy Karen, Sean, who is in Alaska. How convenient.
I love the way a while ago you were like mid-sentence and like paused and said, "Hey, Laurie," and then we went right back to talking. Like, for whatever reason, her comment came up and that was it.
Grandma's so happy. Good
Hey,
to see
Miss
you.
Bonnie, how is Katie doing? I know she got her splint off and she's now in an air cast, an air boot, something. I don't know the technical name for it.
Speaking of boots, where's North Shore preparedness? Speaking of boots, what's this all about?
Oh no, she's in bed miserable today. We'll let her know that you guys are still in our prayers. I've been trying to keep up as best as I can with Facebook.
So
they're telling her not to take the heavy meds. So she's miserable, not sure if she's coming off the other med. Oh.
that stinks. Hey, Stringfield Ridge, good to see you. So, are you guys? I know we're in the deep south, so I know not everybody is as springish as we are right now. But are you guys making preparations for your gardens and the growing season? And if so, let us know what you got going on.
Definitely keeping her in prayer, Bonnie. I'm worried about her.
I know Kate's pretty much level with us as far as latitude, and Country Homestead Preacher is down here in the south. Heirloom Permaculture. You guys still using your high tunnel, right? Cutting elderberry starts this weekend. I did a few today. I'm going to see how they go. Patty G.
Kate is planting tomatoes, potatoes, herbs, and whatever seeds will make it, right? And that's pretty much what I've been doing is I can go in the... If it can go in the dirt, I'm sticking it in the dirt.
Poor Sean. I'm just like rubbing it in the cut, aren't I?
That's okay. That's what he gets for sending us that cold snowmageddon.
Oh, Angela says the tunnel is full. For those of you that don't know, Sowing a Legacy is the female counterpart to Heirloom Permaculture, husband and wife team.
She's much prettier though. Sorry, John. No snow in our backyard. We were talking about that today. Seed planting when we're going.
Oh, there you go, Kate.
Yep, planting. Yeah.
A branch broke off of her elderberry. She put it in water, and now it's growing.
Awesome. You can probably trim a branch into several cuttings.
Now, the cuttings that I made today, I'm going to make sure that...
I thought about you, Sean, today while I was sitting outside and basking in the sun. Just saying. As
I was saying. the elderberry cuttings that I made today, I'm going to make sure that they're viable. Make sure that they're good before I start offering those on the Etsy store.
Planning on starting strawberries and asparagus. I haven't done asparagus, but we do have a strawberry bed. The ice and stuff kind of put a damper on it. But it is coming back. You know, we got a few leaves and stuff that were damaged, but they are coming back.
Congratulations on the new grandbaby, Preacher.
Son got married last Saturday, and they managed to dodge the snowstorms out west. Wow.
Bok choy, broccoli, turnips, sugar snaps.
Killing me.
Spinach, kohlrabi. Started tomatoes and peppers, potatoes in the ground in about a week.
Wow.
Those all sound awesome and delicious.
I haven't tried the kohlrabi stuff
We have some turnips on the counter.
or the bok choy.
We usually overwinter our turnips
Mm-hmm.
because typically we don't freeze. So, or like,
We had a few of them freeze and split a little bit, but not to where they're not edible.
I think the splits were probably more so from the snow melting and then overwatering them.
Well, could be, yeah.
Almost. Thank goodness it's almost.
Oh. I'm so glad I didn't read that out loud. And I don't have any coffee left.
Awesome, Sean. The first on the new place.
Oh wow. Do you when you plant, you have to have like a high tunnel type thing, right? I have not planted any seeds
yet.
from you yet, Dawn. I think that's going to be our homeschool project next week.
Hello,
Because
Sharon.
I've been scrounging up seeds and going through. I've got seeds everywhere. I didn't realize how many seeds. I didn't think I had a lot of seeds because I had a little bit here and a little bit over there. And yeah.
Deb's Enriched Refuge. Hello. Long time since been on your live. Had another Zoom Bible study commitment at the same time. Did work out tonight. Awesome.
I knew I had seen that name before.
Thank you for coming in. No, Sharon, we just got started not long ago. We revealed the new background there. And unfortunately, the writing is too small, you can't see it. But that's all of the yellow slips of paper. That's all our channel member names. And that's our way of saying thank you. That's for the names in green. Some of them are blue because they have the wrench as well.
Right.
But if they have the little icon behind their name, that means they're channel members, and we appreciate all of you guys. Well, coffee, I don't know. I haven't tried.
Sean said no, all of these will go right in the ground. The high tunnel is for warmer crops, tomatoes and the like. Okay.
Makes sense. Yeah, we have room to add more channel members. So if you're interested, the join button is next to the subscribe button. Not a required, but it helps us out.
You should do a shorts video of the wall, Brett.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I suppose so. I'll get on it.
Mm-hmm. You spend enough time in the man cave, you might as well be making videos while you're in here.
We basically turned this room into a man cave.
No, not we.
Okay. I mean, we don't have a garage, so...
And we don't have a basement.
hanging out.
Give me a metric wrench. I don't know what to do with it.
It's 10 millimeter. Don't lose it.
I'm not planting a whole lot of tomatoes this year. I think I'm gonna barter with my mom for the tomatoes because she does so much better at them. So I'll plant something else and trade with her. And a lot of times I will trade tomatoes for canning. So she'll bring me 60 or 80 pounds of tomatoes at a time. And I'll can all of it for her. And
the ugly ones.
All the ugly ones, yeah. The ones that have spots or bruises or, the ones that she can't sell. And a lot of times she'll take a few jars out of that full of tomatoes and leave me with the rest of them. So I'm okay with that. It's good to have a place to hang out in. Yeah.
Yeah. I've done.
Well, and in here, I can watch TV or we can do homeschooling or anything like that in here, and he can still edit his videos and things like that. So
you do it outside this room.
Yeah.
I do my work in this room.
Right.
I've done like 3 shorts, I think, but only one of them took off.
Oh, wait. I missed something. Did y'all get any of the freezing cold there a few weeks ago?
Yes.
Yes.
It was nasty. Who asked that? Oh, Deb. Let me see. and try to find that. I try to remember where that is.
I have been potting up some herbs. I started some parsley seed. I put those in totes. I say totes. They're big lick tubs for cattle, feed tubs, whatever you want to call them. I don't know what they're called. Big black totes. I started parsley in there, and what else did I plant? We planted Rayleigh planted green beans and dragon tongue beans today.
This never enough time. Good to see. This picture that I put on the screen here. This is downtown Lake Charles, the city that I work in, and that green building down there at the bottom. That's the tallest building that we have in Lake Charles. It's 22 stories, and we typically do not have this winter wonderland that you see down here. The green building there, the beige color, tan colored stuff in amongst the green is actually plywood. That's where the windows are still missing from the hurricanes 6 months ago. So that gives you an idea of, the kind of stuff that we have been dealing with over the past 6 months. 2 major hurricanes and then
Snowmageddon.
Yeah, there you go. Snowmageddon. That sounds good to me.
Okay, anyone know what to do with voles in the garden? I'm scared to plant anything now. If that's anything like the moles, I've heard, it's going to sound crazy, juicy fruit bubble gum. You chew it up first. The
idea behind that
and then
is
stick it in their holes in the
where you
trails
see a path.
Right.
The idea behind that is that the moles think it is a grub. They eat it and they can't digest it and it kills them. So
okay, voles are like small moles. Yeah.
I forget which is which. One eats like bugs and the other eats vegetation. So I don't know if that'll work.
I've heard it works. I've heard a lot of the older people around here say that it works. And honestly, it's a really cheap thing to try because you can go to the dollar store and a pack of 5 or 6 sticks of juicy fruit gum is like $1.50. And from what I was told is break the sticks in half, chew up some gum, stick it in one of their trails, and do that in several different locations. And they think it's a worm or a bug or a grub or whatever, and they eat it and they can't digest the gum. And it
want to say hi to Harvey.
But it kills them, but they're already buried, so they kind of bury themselves.
At Hardneck Farms. Good to see you guys.
Stevia.
I don't know.
That's one thing I want, but stevia is really hard to grow from seed. I have not been successful with the stevia seeds.
There.
What are you doing?
I was trying to take our name off the bottom because that's not necessary.
Oh. Did it really?
It matters.
Okay. Oh wow. See, we're starting with moles since Danny and Brett built the bridge across the canal back there. I think they came over from Danny's side and now they're expanding out. So
stevia tastes synthetic to me. I don't like it. Yeah, it's an acquired taste for sure.
I don't mind the homegrown stevia. It wasn't too bad. It doesn't dissolve as well.
What's up, Bill? We are definitely getting some decent weather.
Oh, it's been beautiful. Oh, absolutely wonderful. And hence the tan, the wonderful redness, pinkish color. Yes. Sorry, Vonnie. Yeah, you do dry it. You dehydrate the leaves just like you would with parsley or anything like that, and you crumble it.
Deb, have a good night. God bless you. I've never seen, I don't know that I've ever seen a mole or a vole, but I see the,
We've seen
the evidence. Maple syrup.
Oh, stevia for the moles?
Oh. Maple syrup is a good sweetener. I'm sure it is. I just, as far as maple syrup, call me weird.
You are weird.
I can't get past the fact that maple syrup smells like an overheating radiator. Just can't do it.
See, we don't have maple trees here. Not that I know of.
I'll stick with
I like
my
that
honey.
dried stevia. Dried stevia leaves with the mint leaves when I steep them for tea. Oh, you don't have the aftertaste as much as from the liquid form.
Oh, that makes sense.
I bet that would work with the fresh leaves too, because Abby uses fresh mint to make her tea.
Yeah.
So I bet I could put a couple of fresh leaves. Oh man. Hold your nose and enjoy it. That's funny. I got Kate going on the nose jokes now.
What time you gotta head out? I want to make sure I help you watch the
I have
clock.
to be there for 9 to pick her up.
Okay.
So
by 8:50. Nana's Cooking Craft Corner. Hello.
Yeah, the Cajun Homestead, we have one cat. She's an inside cat most times. She will go outside every once in a while, but the only thing she chases is the little lizards. She's kind of dumb.
Yeah, she would not be hunting moles or voles or whatever.
Wow.
Now, Assassin, that's my sister's cat. He comes around here, and like he hunts, but I don't know. I guess
I don't know what he's catching other than rabbits.
Yeah.
Mint should come back, Bonnie. Ours did. It had snow and ice on it, and it didn't.
Homesteading with the Hebert says it's 9:27 now. Yeah, we're in Central Time, so it's 8:27.
You must have been using antifreeze, not real maple syrup.
Yeah.
I like maple syrup. He doesn't. Cat put a chipmunk in the house? Oh. I
don't think we have chipmunks around here.
I don't think so either. Now, I would be thrilled if the cat would catch the squirrel that's eating chicken food and duck feed.
Yeah.
Every morning.
Oh, our duck, Lucky, the one that eats like Cookie Monster, she laid eggs. She's got a clutch of eggs, but they're not fertile because she's
Can't tell her that.
She's a lone duck. But her instincts say that she guards that nest with her life. And the other day I was walking near where she has her nest, and she bit me on the heel and then basically climbed to my back. And all I was doing was getting some water.
Should have seen her go after the dog. The dogs are scared of the duck. Thinking of planting sugar maples here next year. Just don't know how many to plant to get set. I'm not for sure. I have no idea. Is it a red squirrel? It's a fox squirrel.
It's a big one. It has a big,
big bushy tail. Yeah.
Christine Beal.
That's what Danny calls it.
Good to see you.
Mutant ninja duck. Oh man.
But she sure comes for that food every morning. She's your best friend then.
She doesn't mess with me in the morning when I go to get her feed. It's after she's already eaten.
I mean, and I hate it, but one morning when she's out getting her feed, I'm going to have to take those eggs and get rid of them.
Then
they're-
she's gonna be mad.
They're just going to rot. They're not fertile. Carol, it's about time you get here. Fishes and loaves. What? Caught in the sea of YouTube trying to find you. I had a duck
If
attack
it's
me.
big, it's easier to shoot. Well, what happens is I go out the back door, and as I come
some
out,
claws,
this
yeah.
squirrel is like running as fast as it possibly can from the feed room back to the back property line by the canal. Because as soon as it hears the door close, it knows it was busted. One of these days, I'm gonna have to sit out there with. I'm gonna have to use the pellet rifle because I'm afraid if I miss, I really don't want to hit the house behind us.
Yeah, there's houses in that direction. You don't want to do all that. What did Adam say the day before Christmas? Or it's got to have something to do with Eve. Don't leave me hanging. You got to tell me what. You got to tell me the answer because I don't know. I hate this delay too.
Oh yes, ducks have claws. They're vicious claws too, and the Muscovies are like some of the worst.
It's Christmas Eve. Dad jokes.
Did they time it that way?
I don't know. I don't know, but it's perfect. Okay, so it's 8:30.
I've got this.
Before you head out, I'm gonna go refill my cup.
Oh lordy, you should have just brought the freaking thermos.
Yeah, no.
And half
I
the pot.
But don't.
Y'all don't get him started. I'll never get him to stop, and then I have to deal with it all night. Let's see. Ours do tips the web toes. Yeah. Oh yeah. The Muscovies have really sharp claws, and they normally don't bother you unless they're defending a nest. He has a massive coffee cup. As a matter of fact, Kate got him one. It holds 24 ounces of coffee, which is literally like half the pot. And so when he goes somewhere in the mornings, I make a pot of coffee. He takes half of it with him and leaves. And then me and Abby are there to split the rest. So we usually end up making a second pot.
I'm gonna leave this door open because it's getting warm in here.
You can. There's nobody else here but the dogs. I mean, until I leave. And then it'll be just you and the dogs.
Yeah, they'll probably come see me.
Doesn't it take 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup?
Yeah, I think so. You got to boil it down that much. It's it's a reduction. So yeah.
Wow. Between him and Abby, you go through a whole pot. Oh yes, we go through a whole pot in a day. Well, in a morning.
Wait a minute. Birch water? I've never heard of birch water. I'm intrigued.
Yeah, we'd probably go through 2, sometimes 3 pots in a day of coffee.
Well, it depends. Sometimes when my
Dedicated to the man cave coffee.
when my godparents come over, we'll do another whole pot with them.
That's why maple syrup is super expensive. You can do birch trees or walnut tree. We don't have either of those.
Really? Walnut trees?
Oh, I cannot do decaf coffee.
Birch syrup takes 100 to 1. Birch sugar and birch syrup. Wow. That's interesting. I didn't know that.
And no, the coffee doesn't keep me awake at night. Sometimes it bothers him a little bit, but Not enough to keep him awake.
Speaking of trees, who knows the 100% foolproof way to know that it is spring and the last frost has passed?
In the south.
It has something to do with trees.
In the south.
Oh, is it just in the south?
Yeah.
Well, crap. Not everybody's going to know that then. Abby's first day working parent, and Abby's our last child to
I have to have a pot of coffee before I speak to anybody.
Bradford pecan blooms. That's it. Well, it's pecan leaves. The pecans start to put on their leaves. Pecan trees do not lie.
I have no idea for the south, but please go ahead. Yeah, the pecan trees actually start to bud.
And I'm starting to see tiny buds on the pecan trees, but none of them are really opening. Started growing yet.
None of them are opening. You have to wait until the pecan buds open. Then the threat of frost is completely gone.
Lori says weeping willows turn yellow from sap running here in New York.
Weird.
Yeah, the empty nest syndrome is right around the corner.
Abby got a job at a local fast food place. It's about 5-6 miles from here.
Hey, Pete. How you doing, Pete?
My pecan trees didn't lose their leaves until the snow. Weird. Yeah, see, rarely do folks grow pecans here. PNW? Wait, hang on.
Pacific Northwest.
There you go.
I had to think about that one.
Yeah, I did too.
Kind of threw us for a loop there.
Well, see, the pecans are the last tree to bud out and start putting on leaves. The very last one.
Oh, Laura got 2 of your pecan trees. Ours, we need to take our big one down. You guys, some of you guys know that whole saga. 2 lightning strikes and a windstorm, 2 hurricanes and an ice storm could not do in this pecan tree.
But it's in bad shape.
But we're gonna have
yeah,
to
but
take
it's in really bad shape. The bark is really it's taken a hit with the lightning strikes, and I'm afraid it's starting to rot from the inside out.
No, it's just a lightning rod.
Yeah.
It's waiting to get it again.
I doubt the pecans are budding just yet. Ours are putting on buds, but they're not. The buds aren't opening yet.
Well, there's lots of good signs. Did you save some? Oh, absolutely.
Oh, we're gonna save most of the tree, but yeah, well, most of the wood.
Yeah. The oak trees are starting to put on leaves.
Can you air layer it before?
I don't know.
That's something I've never done. And this is a huge, like 60-foot tall tree.
Oh, it was.
I don't know how you
Before
would.
the top fell out of it.
But you know what I'm saying? I've seen people do air layering on these small little branches. I mean, how do you do something like that on a branch? Then you take it and.
My sister is my neighbor, and she still has a pecan tree right on next to that one. So, I can, and its branches reach over the fence, so I'll still have pecans. I mean, it'll be all right. Pecan.
You said that all countrified.
At least I didn't say pecans. That's what the truckers use.
A pecan is something you find outside of the baseball field.
Great tree to experiment on. Yeah.
Air laying is really easy, and bigger branches are easier.
Oh, really? That's something I guess I need to experiment with.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't do air laying on a huge branch, only the smaller ones.
Most pecans are grafted here? You sure?
I
I know neither one of these are.
No.
My mom actually harvested these from out in the woods.
A peek into something English peas come in.
Root rot. What are they grafted onto? I never knew that. See, a pecan is a type of hickory. I think it's hickory. So, it would have to be grafted onto some other sort of hickory, I'd imagine. Bradford pear is blooming, but not the best tree. Yeah, definitely not the best tree. They Bradford pears grow at such the branches grow at such an acute angle that the limbs can't fully fill out once
They are grafted.
once they mature.
Well, maybe that's
so
why this one's not right.
So it makes them really like weak right there in those crooks, those elbows, I guess. And we had a windstorm take out a Bradford pear. That's when we still had them before Hurricane Laura at the firehouse. A local tree grower that sells pecans and satsumas. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we lost our satsuma too. And a satsuma, if you don't know,
I don't know. The
is a type
satsuma
of
doesn't
orange.
look too bad. The lemon is the goner. But yeah, pecan trees are grafted.
Bradford pears. I would never recommend a Bradford pear. If you have Bradford pears and you love them, I mean, by all means.
Well, the Bradford pears, though, are a non-producing pear.
Right.
And they're actually cross-pollinating with other pears.
And creating
a problem. Yeah.
Yeah. They're basically, the hybridization is breeding out edible pears. North Shore preparedness. There he is.
It's about time. I have a grafted mango, but it looks like the root was grafted into. Is cracking.
Wow. That's no good.
Wow. Oh, you probably have what my grandma used to call cooking pears. If they're harder and like they're not good to eat raw.
There you go. Bradford pears have weak crotches.
Oh.
Like villains in Jackie Chan movies. Oh, that's great. That's true though. That's actually what that's called, where the branches split like that. That's called a crotch.
You used to think the mesquite tree. No, it's the pecans.
Some pears are so hard you can't eat them. Yeah, those are the ones that.
Yeah, those are probably the ones that you're supposed to cook and make pies and things like that. They're better because they hold their texture when you cook them.
Yeah, we must have missed you, Sean. Sorry about that. Thank you for lurking.
Yeah, sorry, Sean.
The crotch is where the branch comes off the trunk or other branches. Mm-hmm.
Did you get help with your bees? Not yet. We are working on. I sent out some messages today looking for some packages of bees locally. I can order from like Man Lake or somewhere like that, but I prefer to order from a local beekeeper. So I'm looking around the area first, and then we'll go from there.
Well, our intent is to repopulate that one colony, that one hive, and add another one or two, or as we can afford it, just expand. I don't know how big yet. Probably not huge. I'd say probably max 6.
Oh,
what does that mean?
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
Pound pears is what we call those cooking pears. We have those here. Horse for excitement. It's the landscape of Dangerous trees to walk under when the fruit is near ripe. Yeah, as kids, we used to throw throw those at each other, and my grandma would get so mad because she's like, "You're gonna bust somebody's windows with that." They're really good to play baseball with, though. They just do not break. They are amazing. I don't know what the name of the soft pears are either. I saw somebody ask that. I don't know the names of the varieties and stuff. Those were in the ground probably long before I was ever thought of. So I just know he had one that was cooking pears and one that was eating pears. And trust me, if you bit the wrong one, you knew the difference quick.
Oh my goodness. Had to get help with my bees in the fall. I'm a newbie. But
well, we probably should have checked them a little sooner in the fall, but the variety of hard pear I have is kefir, and the soft pears, I'm not even trying that one.
Bosque.
Okay.
Anjou pears. I don't know.
I don't know, but that sounds familiar.
You're all correct. How about that? Because I don't know.
Yeah, but that French name sounds familiar. I don't know. And my grandparents aren't here to ask them anymore.
That brought down the mood.
Sorry.
I'm sorry.
Just got another peach and apple tree. Our apple tree, well, 2 out of the 3 are doing really well. The third one,
yeah.
But it was pretty rough before the freeze.
The bad thing is, okay, we have an Einsheimer apple, an Anna apple, and a Golden Dorset apple. Well, these two cross-pollinate, and these two cross-pollinate. These two don't, and we're losing this one.
I don't know, because I've been getting apples off the. Well, we started with the little apples off the Einsheimer.
Then we never got a fully developed ripe apple, so
that could be it, huh?
I don't know.
So I might have to get another apple tree. Show me a dang dehydrator. Why do you? My dehydrator is all set up in the kitchen. You'll have to call later. Hey, call me Tuesday, and I'll show you what it looks like running. Because I'm getting 2 flats of strawberries for us, and then my sister is getting a flat of strawberries for Rayleigh that she is sending to me to dehydrate. So they're going to be that poor little machine is going to be busy for a few days.
My dehydrating queen.
You need at least 2 apple trees. We have 3.
Yeah.
But they're just not working well together.
Well, like I said, I don't think the Golden Dorset and the Einsheimer
Right, Kate.
Cross-pollinate with each other.
Well, I would much prefer me dehydrate the strawberries for Rayleigh than having my sister do it because they won't get done. She is not very good homemaker. That's the nicest way that I can put it. I mean, she works outside the home.
Yeah.
And yeah, the whole cooking thing, it's just not her thing. I want to freeze dry her this year when they move close, Kate. We're clearing you a spot.
Arkansas black apple have to have 2 pollinators. Wow.
Wow. There are specific types that pollinate other types of apples. Rarely they are good self-pollinators, but there are some. Yeah, well, we have the right ones. They just. Do you leave them whole? No, I slice them.
Slice them to dehydrate.
Slice them thin. Try the trick with dehydrating is try to slice things evenly. So you want all of your pieces about the same size so that they all dry the same consistency. So you don't have some that are finished and some that aren't. Right, Bonnie?
It's 8:50.
All right. I love talking, though.
I know you do.
I know. I have to go, guys.
Who wants to call Abby and tell her she's going to be late? I'm just messing with you. Oh, man.
He's so mean to me. Hey, are you going to stay on the live until I get back?
I can try.
You better be entertaining.
I'm going to do my best. She's going to be listening to the chat while she drives. So I have to be entertaining to you guys. A big bag of tobacco that is dried out. How do I get it moistened back? I don't know the answer to that. I've never had a bag dry out. Well, this isn't the channel for us to do that with, but we keep this stuff family friendly on this channel. On my other channel, we can talk about prepping cigarette supplies and stuff. Let's see. It's only 5 miles, makes for a good walk. Yeah, no, not Abby. Not Abby. Well, now that she's gone. Maybe steam. Yeah, that would be my guess too, but it's just a guess. Steam to remoisten the tobacco. Put apple slices in the bag and toss them from time to time to makes the moisture come back. Oh, there you go. Kate coming in with the home run. Is that experience, Kate, or is that sounds like you know what you're talking about? Steam makes it soggy. Okay. Looks like Kate knows what she's talking about. And the Tinkerer's wife coming in with another answer. Good deal. See, that's what I love about community. If one of us doesn't know the answer, someone does. Someone else does. And it's great. You can treat anything like a bag of brown sugar. Throw a slice of bread in. Oh, interesting. Thank you for that, Sean. Made strawberry jam and strawberry lemonade concentrate. Wow, cool. Apple or bread in brown sugar to soften. Old way of doing things. You guys are teaching me, and I love it. Homemade brown sugar doesn't get hard. Like, how do you make your homemade brown sugar? Do you add molasses to granulated sugar? Is that all it is? Christy? Tobacco plants are grown and used for pest control by the Native Americans. Wow, interesting. So what I wonder what pests are deterred by tobacco. That's interesting. Molasses and sugar, yeah. What's in a mint julep besides mint? I don't know. Well, okay. How about this? From a prepper standpoint, I know there's some preppers here in the chat. I see North Shore for sure. What store's better? I know white sugar, you can make it last pretty good. What store is better? Would it be separately white sugar and molasses or brown sugar? I would imagine it's white sugar and molasses separately. White sugar and molasses, definitely, yeah, separate. Okay, that's what I thought. Logic, but I wanted to hear. I wanted you guys to weigh in. Thank you. Yep, white sugar and molasses. You buy molasses by the gallon. My goodness. And we only had one little container of molasses in the house up to this point because Abby needed it for a recipe. But this is getting me thinking because making our own brown sugar isn't something we had thought of up to this point. A 30-gallon drum. Oh my goodness. Oh, he feeds it to his cows. Okay. Is there molasses in homemade barbecue sauce? Not in ours, but it's not a bad idea. My recipe doesn't have molasses in it, but I'm sure lots of recipes do. My recipe also does not include vinegar. And I'm sorry, I'm talking about a barbecue sauce recipe that I don't share. Sorry. It was my grandfather's recipe. He had the main ingredients in it with no spices or anything. And Amy and I did some tinkering and figured out exactly what spices we wanted in it, and now it's our recipe, and that's the one we don't share. Just one. I'll share anything else. Sorry, not sorry. Drizzle molasses over oatmeal. Yeah. What is molasses made from? I want to say it's a byproduct of the sugar making process. Well, in making cane sugar, at least. Sugar comes from sugar cane, or it can come from sugar beets. Down here in the South, at least in my area, sugar cane is a cash crop. There's fields and fields and fields of sugar cane. Molasses is sorghum syrup. Really? So do all your family members have the recipe? No. Just me and Amy. And Abby might get it. I'll pass it down to Abby. Molasses makes you poo. Oh, okay. All right. Good info. So if you need a poo. Have a great night, Henry. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight. I prefer the other product of the sugar process. Oh, you mean sugar? There is sorghum molasses and regular molasses. They are two different things. Okay. Christy, you feed molasses to your plants. Huh. No, okay, yeah. Dark corn syrup makes you poop too. Yeah, I knew that because we used to put that in the baby bottles for our kids when they were constipated. Molasses and maple are first cousins? No, 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 no. I can handle molasses. I like molasses, not maple. No, thank you. I don't know if you were here for that, but maple syrup smells like a overheating engine to me. Pass it to your kids. My in-laws have a popcorn ball recipe that has been in the family for 80 years. I pass it to the kids. Yeah, yeah. See, I also have. Do you ever feed your bees fondant? We have not. We're probably going to have to start looking into some different things though, because we did have that one colony that probably starved so much that it evacuated when we had that unseasonable or unexpected, I guess, freezing, because we don't normally have that. Normally what we have is a short, mild winter, and the bees have plenty to forage usually. But this year was a little different, and we lost a beehive. All right, Christy, you have a good one. Molasses is full of nutrition. I can imagine. Sorghum syrup tastes different from molasses. I was raised on sorghum syrup because we grew it. Oh, how about that? All right, so here at the Broussard Homestead, we like to get a few bee traps. It's free bees. Yeah, well, actually, we're working on getting someone to help us out with that, so that's covered. Here at Broussard Homestead, we like to bridge the gap between prepping and homesteading. And whoa, how about that? Just in time, Camp Patton Family Compound, right, right on time for this segue. Because what we employ is a combination between prepping and homesteading. The difference is prepping, in my opinion at least, is prepping is buying things from the store and packing it away for a rainy day. You could also in homesteading, we provide for ourselves. We grow gardens, we raise animals for meat, we keep bees for honey. We provide things for ourselves using the land that we have, being good stewards of the nature around us. So all of these things encompassed is what we like to do as far as being good stewards of the land. And like I said, just bringing in the prepping and the homesteading, all the aspects together to make it work for us. So that being said, our chat is usually filled with a good combination of preppers and homesteaders. And I really believe, and like we were just discussing about the brown sugar and the molasses and all, we can all learn from one another. 2 nights ago, Tuesday night, we had the honor of being the guests on Gray Man Prepping YouTube channel, and we really had a blast. It was a great conversation, and that's one of those things. We started our YouTube channel with the same name as our Facebook page, which we were using to sell or to offer products to local people. Broussard Homestead. We didn't really get creative with a new name for YouTube. I've been kind of thinking about possibly changing the name. It's probably not going to happen though, of our YouTube channel. I mean, more than likely not going to happen because we're so well established as Broussard Homestead on YouTube. Now, I do have a second channel called Cajun Prepsteader. I'm not so sure that name is going to stay the same, but as far as that goes, that channel is more, this channel is family friendly. This channel is for everyone. The other channel, Cajun Prepsteader, is more for discussing pretty much anything. Be it politics, opinions, you know. The only thing that's really just off the table on that channel is my security. We don't ever talk about my security. We can talk about security, but I'm not going to tell you what I have because anybody could be listening. And if that's the case, then, you know, somebody could come and if they know what I've got, they know what I don't have, you know the deal. Anyway, this chair makes all kinds of racket. But anyway, Cajun Prep is for adult conversations. Yeah. Well, and then, you know, even still, we don't, hello camera, focus on me. There we go. Okay. Even on the other channel, I mean, yeah, it can be more risque, it can be more opinionated, it can be things that YouTube may not absolutely like, but we don't want total, you know, off the rocker potty mouth either. You know, on that channel, if we just say a curse word here and there, that's no big deal. But OPSEC is always important. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you don't know what OPSEC is, I just recently put out a video. I forgot what I even called it. Prepper terms that are terms that every prepper should know or whatever. It's just one of the most recent videos. And it's it goes over like SHTF and BOB, BOV. It talks about all that stuff, and it's just like a little couple-minute video. So if you don't know if you want to learn prepper terms and you don't know what they are, that would be a great quick burst of information in your face. If you're into that sort of thing, is, you know, quick information. So, and also I haven't used it yet, but we are Broussard Homestead on rumble.com. In case YouTube ever goes totally off the rails with censorship, Rumble is our backup plan. Plan B, rumble.com. So, Sherry McMillan. Yeah, you got to have your coffee. You can't be here without your coffee. Talked about God in a Nutshell. Yes, we did. I enjoy watching God in a Nutshell. That's Trey Smith on YouTube. Trey's a little eccentric. Not his attitude or the way he conveys himself may not be for everyone, but it's definitely some very interesting ways of looking at scripture. And Amy Broussard says, "Hi, Dad, it's Abby." They must be watching in the car on the way home. So Abby and Amy are in the chat. Brain debt. Could you fill us in on what's going on here? Well, We've gone over several different topics, but the quick rundown is we use a combination of prepping and homesteading to provide for ourselves here on the homestead, and we do the best that we can to live a self-sustaining lifestyle, and that's what we talk about. So if you're interested in that, we're glad to have you. And that's my second cup of coffee down. Prepping is key. Given the year that we've had of 2020 and now into 2021, with everything that has been so unpredictable, so different, the new normal, I guess you could say. There's been several times that I've been to the grocery store where if I didn't have something in my pantry, it would not be available. So it's very, very important, especially this day and age. Oh, excuse me. To have a stash, have food, especially food, for at the very least 3 days. A week would be better. A year would be amazing. But have food that you can rely on. And we call that a prepper pantry. Can they go up with you? Brett, can they go up with you? I don't know what you mean. Oh, no, not from the car. No. They'll be here in just a minute. Hurry, Amy. Brett needs a refill. No more coffee. It's going to be hard enough to go to sleep tonight. You can call me a prepper that has become a homesteader. And yeah, Gil, the same, pretty much the same with us. If you don't know our backstory, we started really becoming aware, and we started becoming aware long before that, but we really started becoming aware and starting to put things into practice about 8 years ago. Yeah, I guess about 8 years ago, when pretty much with the housing market crash. Well, that was 2008. So really 12, almost 13 years ago. Wow. We were living in, I guess, what you could call the suburbs, and just kind of chasing the American dream. And then we started to realize, wait a minute, things could change really quickly. We should be prepared for that. So we started putting into practice having more food on hand, and having the tools that you might need to get through an extended grid down situation with no power, water, or what have you. And so we chose a bug out location, a place where we would go if everything went to crap. And we ended up moving. We ended up setting up and moving to that bug out location, and that has become our homestead. So it's crazy how things sometimes progress in ways that you may not have expected them to. And so we're amazingly blessed. This little homestead that we have is only 1.25 acres, but it's 1.25 acres that we try to be good stewards of, because we know what a blessing it is. We and it's an acre and a quarter of an original 40 acres that my great grandfather actually got a hold of it. He actually homesteaded it. Got a hold of it in the 1880s. So I am the fifth generation to be working the soil. So that's a real honor for me. And it's great that we can incorporate that into our plan, because really and truly, prepping, homesteading, the combination of the two, like what we do, it's a retirement plan. I mean, if we never have, if we don't have to rely on this storage stuff, and this is just some of it, this is, anyway, if we don't ever have to rely on this stuff, we'll have it later in life, that it can help get us through, especially once once the house is paid off and we don't have a mortgage. It would be great just to kind of work the land and do what I want instead of what I must. You know what I mean? Thanks for the dog food video. Sure thing. That's Amy and Abby have been doing that, for making the dog food for a good while. I wanted to go back. Brain Debt says, "Oh, Barbara's Rule was here. I'm sorry I missed you." Brain Debt says, "I noticed once the restaurants were closed, the amount of rats were more noticeable and patching walls became a priority." Oh, wow. Well, I guess with the restaurants closed, the rats that were already populated were looking for another source of food. Wow. And see, not living in the country, not living in the city, being out in the country like we are, I never thought about that. Wow, that makes sense. Cam Patton says, "Just made a deal with a neighbor for him to use 2.5 acres for his goats. I get meat." Excellent. Excellent. Good deals and barters. Wide family and Courtney's husband are here. Good to see you guys. Yeah, Amy and Abby should be back any minute. Abby got her first job, and today was her first day, so Amy had to go and pick her up. So I'm eager to see how that went. I'm sure Abby did great. She's such a little hard worker. Hi, Courtney, +1. I like it. So, what did you guys do this week that helps to further your prepping / homesteading goal? I'm interested, and I'd like to know. Homestead Paradise, hello and welcome. What kind of work is Abby doing? She got on with a fast food place here locally. So I'm not even sure. They put her down as a cashier, but I don't know if that's going to be the case. Built on the Rock Homestead, hello. Just got home from a woman's Bible study. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure you did. Country Homestead Preacher bought a generator. Bartering for electrical work for chicks and a small coop we're not using. Cool. Began downsizing so that we could have room for our family if they need to bug out here. Interesting. Good deal. Ordered a geothermal greenhouse kit. Wow. Wow, these are some things that like I would not have expected. This is great. Is she going to smell like fries like my sister? Probably. Yes, probably. You guys can't hear it, but I'm sitting next to, like, right behind this monitor here, behind the camera, is a window. And that window, right outside that window, is the pond that's in our backyard. And we get these big bullfrogs in the warmer weather, and I can hear them right now. That's what tells me that things are warming up, and I love that. I love that. I've gotten to love the sound. They were really super annoying when we first moved here. Hope she gets to bring free food home. No, I don't know. Oh, North Shore bought. Wait. Let me go back because I'm so sorry. Going to be canning corned beef for the first time. That's cool. North Shore bought more silver, automotive preps, another month's worth of canned vegetables to put back, donated to many worthy causes, and most of all, prepped for the folks in the community. Awesome, Sean. Awesome. I went to our local pawn shop looking for silver, and they didn't have any. So I'm going to have to look a little further. Water pew-pews? Are you saying what are pew-pews? Because pew-pews. Pew-pews. Because we don't say the other words. You could say boomstick. Do we have bad mosquitoes? Not yet that I know of. Amy was complaining earlier about mosquitoes. That's the downside to the weather warming up, is those daggum mosquitoes. Carol says, I got camping stuff for cooking, even though I don't camp. It's a mini rocket stove, but since bending down is getting harder, I may starve. We have to use it. Yeah, backup plans. Yeah, the camping aisles are at Walmart or such stores. That's a great way to look for prep, or a great place to look for preps, because a lot of things that you would use for camping can serve as backup plans for, grid down situations or whatever. Strong enough to bend Homestead. Hello. Check estate sales and auctions. We find some at all. Oh, interesting. Okay. I have a regular size rocket stove. I want a rocket stove. That's one thing I don't have yet. Do we have a rain barrel? We have 5. We have a rain catchment system, which actually includes, it's 6. Yeah. We have the water in the pond. It's like a 3/4 acre pond. And we have the rain catchment system, which it catches water from 500 square foot roof, and it can hold 275 gallons. Hello, darling. You got to come say hi.
Yeah, I hug you, but I smell like ice cream.
Oh, you smell like ice cream?
Yeah.
Abby's here. You do smell like ice cream.
It's chocolate. I have it on my hands. I'm hiding the.
Yeah. Scooch it. So I'm sure everybody's going to want to ask you about your first day of work. How'd it go?
It was good. It was busy.
Was it?
Yeah, they said it was like not usually busy, and it seemed like everybody in town decided to come to the restaurant today. Like literally everyone.
They must have known you started working. They're like, I'm going to see Abby.
We from like 6 to 8, we had cars lined up through the drive-through and down the street, and they just kept coming and coming.
Oh my goodness. Because y'all are still, it's still just drive-through only, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't smell like fries, but I have ice cream all over my shirt and all over me, so I have to go take a shower pretty soon. Because it turns out when making milkshakes, you have to be careful that when you don't pick it up too soon. Because if the milk doesn't mix in all the way, it just goes all over the place and all over you. Learn that the hard way.
So wait till someone from you recognizes you from YouTube.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Yeah, I doubt it. We're small YouTube famous.
And if it does, you probably won't get me to talk to you anyways. I'll be obligated.
Sean wants some ice cream.
Sorry. I mean, it's all over me, but no. No, I didn't bring you an ice cream, Mom. Milkshake spa treatment.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I didn't do anything with hot food. I did like milkshakes and sundaes and slushies and ice creams and things like that. Dip cones, stuff like that.
Diamond Willow says, I like the hexagons on your wall. Well, it was meant to be, it's supposed to represent a beehive. And the yellow slips of paper that are on there is our channel members' names, but you can't read them from here. So
you have a lower.
that was kind of a fail.
You can read them from there.
Can you? Not really.
Then why is it showing on that screen? Oh.
Look.
Thank you.
So, thank you, Dawn, for the super chat again. That's the second one she gave tonight. But this one's for you. So wait, Arkansas woodcutter. Dad ate it.
Oh, the ice cream.
Oh, the ice cream. Okay. It's the Members Hive. That's right. The Member Hive.
Oh, wow.
What? Ran into Searching Sabrina at a gas station. How about that?
I'll go try. Okay. I would love to stay, but I have to go clean myself.
Do that. All right, baby.
I stink. I'm just kidding.
No, you smell like ice cream.
Love you.
Love you, baby.
Bye.
Right. Go ahead and close the door on your way out. Thank you. All right. We'll have the elderberry syrup kit I received. Oh, cool. I'm glad it finally made it there, Honey Bunny. The U.S. Postal Service was kind of dropping the ball there. We were afraid it wasn't going to make it, and then it finally did. So, yeah, each hexagon might need just one name. If we do that, we're going to have hexagons all over the place. We have too many names for the number of hexagons that we have. So, I mean, they would be everywhere. And then we're going to have people complaining that they can't see theirs, and it's going to be a mess. I already know.
I survived.
Amy, what about painting them on the wall and add them as a wall pattern? Amy likes to move stuff around too much.
Stop.
Am I lying?
Brett is a firefighter. Painting them on the wall.
Give me a shout after the live stream. Okay.
Wait,
Will
who?
do. Sean.
Oh.
Let's see. It's 9:30.
I have to scream really loud for that. Just saying.
I get shushed all the time. I'm immune.
She just moved Brett. Oh, no, I may have to order some more of those hexagons and widen them out a little more everywhere. Yeah. Paint your logo on the wall. I thought about getting a one of the decal stickers made to put on the wall or something.
I don't know.
You can make them as large as you need to if they're painted.
So what fun new things or projects do we have in mind for 2021? Well, right now we're working on finishing getting the house and property back in order after the hurricane season.
Yeah, we still have a few more things to do there. We are extending our bees.
We have to repopulate the one hive, and then
We had the green screen, Sean. It's pretty fun to play with. We are definitely going to be adding more bees. How many? I'm not sure. Because my total number is a little bigger than his. I'd like to have about a dozen hives.
That's not out of the realm of possibilities. I'm just, I just want to be realistic.
Well, right.
And make sure that we can get to that point.
Right.
If that's what we want to do.
Well, things are going to slow down after probably May. Because when the school year ends, I will no longer homeschool my niece. She is going to go back to public school for the next school year. So things are going to slow way down for me. Hopefully. I've got a lot of catching up to do. My dehydrators are
take care of Hebert.
Feeling deprived, I think. So
you are the queen bee.
I'm really hoping to be able to extend the hives and things like that. We may not get it done this year, but I'm hoping to start planning it for more so for next year.
A great place for Abby's paintings.
Well, that's what Patty was saying. Have Abby paint the hexagon shapes on the wall.
I don't really want to paint on the wall.
Yeah, it's wallpaper. So
yeah, we live in a double wide manufactured home, which is a fancy name for a Siamese trailer house.
Stop.
So that's the pre-papered drywall. So I don't know. That stuff doesn't look very good when it's painted.
I will show you a dang dehydrator when you get on video chat after a while with Brett. Will you sell the honey online? We
would have to look into that.
There's a lot of different regulations for shipping honey. So that's something I need to look into. Right now, we're barely keeping up with the orders that we have here locally. So expanding is definitely
I haven't gotten any confirmation, John, so I hadn't told her anything.
I definitely want to look into shipping the honey. That would be something we would move into in the future, possibly. And if we can,
what?
An oilcloth. Have her paint on the cloth.
What's an oilcloth?
Like, isn't that like a drop cloth? and then you would just hang the cloth with the painting on it. I think it's thick like canvas, though.
Is that like a thick
See,
curtain
look, okay.
type deal?
I had a squirrel moment. I do want to look into shipping the honey. However, it's always best to, yeah.
Like Susanna at Diamond
Okay.
Willow says, support your local beekeepers, and you get better. You get honey that's better for you if you get your local honey,
Right.
And that's true.
Oh,
It's a large cloth you can paint on it like a canvas. Huh. We need more names.
an oilcloth. I need to look into that.
Yeah, we have 16 members right now and only 12 hexagons. So that's why we went a little smaller and didn't do like a whole hexagon per person.
Okay, I wrote myself a note. Okay, you can order it online and get it in 60 inch width. Wow.
She could do it in paint and then green screen it. New art every week. I would like to get a large green curtain.
Those can bleed sometimes.
So I can
but
just
you
green
spray it with primer.
So I can just green screen my background for the other channel. And have different backgrounds for this channel and that one.
Yeah, but then Abby could do a painting and we could green screen it.
Right.
Oh, I'm definitely going to look into that. I don't know how much time Abby's going to have, right? Like,
We need some serious fabric.
I wonder if you can order those drop cloths in green. That would be great.
I don't know.
Spray it outside and have her paint it outside. Yeah. Spray the backside with primer so it doesn't bleed through. Huh. What can I do?
Oh, Carolina Angel 01. Hello.
This is a really big wall for, I don't know if a king size sheet would work. I'm going to have to look though.
If you hit the join button, your name stays blue because you've already got a wrench.
Oh.
Your name stays blue. But those who are not blue would turn green.
Okay, but then the blue names would stay blue. However, you would have something like one of the icons next to your name, like from Kate's Kitchen,
like the Tinkerer's
or the
Wife.
Tinkerer's Wife. And they have a wrench, and then they have the coffee cup or the logo,
and access to all of those cool custom emojis.
Yeah,
like these. All of this. A California King sheet, yeah. A 2x2 wheeled frame, and then it's not permanent. I thought about like a big curtain rod, but I don't know.
Your logo on top and her paintings on the bottom. She can change it when she paints more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone's watching our channel and prepping 101 at the same time.
Oh my goodness.
Do they still make those? I don't know, but what can I do to grow? Oh, to grow the channel. Huh. I don't know.
Oh, to help grow our channel?
Yeah.
I mean, you've already been sharing. That helps a lot.
Careful with the carrot emoji. It's bad juju. Hang on rods, less nails in the wall. I actually thought about a wire or like really tight string Because we used to do those at church when we would do the drop cloths. Mom would paint on the drop cloth whatever the kids were doing for like the scene of a play or whatever for church, and they would hang it on a string, and you could just pull it, and then we would hurry up, like in between scenes, we'd hurry up and pull the next one. A lighter version of canvas.
Y'all gotta help me talk
Oh,
her.
y'all really got me thinking.
Y'all
now.
gonna help me talk her into getting the paid version of StreamYard.
I told you, I'm not opposed to it. I'm waiting to pay off some extra bills.
Yeah, we got big medical bills. And,
Your medical bills are in. We just spent a ton of money on the car.
well, okay.
We just got 2 teeth ripped out of your face.
Yeah, I'm a double amputee now.
Stop.
So send me money. I'm just kidding.
Don't send him any money.
No, I'm only joking about that. We're gonna be fine. I'm not asking for money.
Brett could just hold them up for the entire life.
Yeah. It's just gonna take a little time to make things happen. That's all.
You don't actually have to have a screen for a green screen, do you? Isn't it just a techie thing? Actually, you have to have some type of green or blue cloth.
Okay. See,
this is so fun, y'all.
Okay. I'm going to turn on the green screen. Oh, went out of focus again. Okay, bear with us for just a moment. I'm going to turn on the green screen.
This is just a sheet. I don't know if they could see that.
Okay, do it. Oh, and Amy's gone. So, and we've got a few
It's
pictures.
actually just a piece of fabric.
Yeah.
It's a fabric scrap that I happen to have that was
That's
green.
Like,
It can be
change
either
it.
green or blue.
I can stuff Amy inside of a brick wall. I can make her patriotic.
Well, if you hold it this way.
And these are pictures. These are pictures that I added on StreamYard. These are things that you can do with StreamYard. It's just fun. And we can do that. Oh, let me do the small one.
Maybe turn
There you
into
go.
elderberries and bricks.
There you go.
I can't see, so is it right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it says it says a well-lit green screen or blue screen is required.
It's pretty neat. This is actually just a thin piece of fabric.
It's just green fabric.
Yeah, that I had in one of my scraps.
Yeah, Gil at Camp Patton uses the green screen. I've got to get better lighting here in front, like on us, because
So you can see my awesome raccoon tan.
the reason why we're so lit up now is because of the 42-inch television that's like mostly white right now, because that's where we're looking at our comments. But if I were to
Did you look into tax write-offs for your channel?
do this,
No.
see how dark it gets?
No, but we're gonna have to do some different tax things. Yeah. Cause yeah, the taxes, the income kind of hurt our tax return this year, but you know what? That's okay.
One of the light rings. Yeah, I'm interested in that. And see, we've got an overhead light. We've got the light from the monitors here, and I've got a lamp sitting on the floor right here. And we really need to improve the lighting in this room.
Painter's gloves are a bit rougher.
A 24-inch LED light bar. Oh, that's right. I think you showed that.
What was North Star? Wait, I missed something. Oh, they rated her. Okay.
Oh yeah, that was
Okay.
Monday afternoon.
Well, it just said it was.
Could you use one of those light strips? Are they pretty cheap? I don't know. That's pretty vague, Kate. I don't.
Okay, yeah, I figured it out, Sean.
They make a fixture that like Ridge Life. Well, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate you, Tim. Good to see you. Come on, spring, indeed. Like the work light fixtures, like for
Mary Beth said getting sleepy, like
What
as
do
I
they call
yawned.
it's like the ones.
Have a great night, Mary Beth, and thank you so much for coming. You guys are continually in our prayers.
The 4-foot. It's a fixture just like the ones that they use for fluorescence, but it's actually LED. That I think that would work pretty well. I think that's pretty similar to what Camp Patton has.
I don't know. We're gonna have to look into something and try to figure out where to hang it or mount it. However you want to put that up there.
Yeah.
Fluorescent lighting. Yeah. The light that we have in here is terrible.
We may have to
I mean, it's a
rearrange
bedroom
things,
light,
do things a
so
little different
it
because I'm
wasn't
actually like you're
up there.
barely in the.
Well, that's because you
so-
take up 90% of it.
I know, and I keep doing that because, like, that's where the middle of this desk is. And I'm sorry.
So you want to get rid of the desk because we can put a folding table.
I don't really want to do a folding table. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do here. I'm not even sure.
The LED light strips are pretty cool for background lighting. Those are like what we have in the kitchen would be pretty cool.
Those aren't very bright, though. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. We're going to do some looking. We're going to figure it out.
Lighting behind you is just as important for a good setup. Yeah. The strips are simply for mood.
Yeah. And see, that's what, we all of us, including you guys here in the chat, really loved it when we had the Christmas tree behind us and that lighting behind us.
Yeah.
It was really nice. It looked good. The mood was set. So I get what you're saying.
Well, we can always put the Christmas tree in here and just decorate it for every holiday.
We're going to have an Easter tree and a
Mardi Gras and
it's a Father's Day tree this week.
we could put your face on it.
Oh my God. One of me is too many, right?
You said it.
All right, we're going to have to start wrapping up because it's almost 10 here.
Hey now. I resemble that remark.
Resemble.
He said Amy has pretty fair skin. That LED light might make her disappear.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Goodness. That's funny.
As much as I don't want to, guys, we're going to have to start wrapping up. It's been almost 2 hours.
Pictures of Brett's face hanging all over the tree.
Dawn at All the Things Acres and Tim at Ridge Life. Thank you again for the super chats tonight. Remember, if you want your name on the wall, even though you can't really see it
yet,
be sure to visit that join button next to the subscribe button.
And we got sunburnt by a firefly. Hang on, I'm adding to the prayer list real quick.
If you don't join the channel, we can't be friends. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We love to have you anyway, and we appreciate each and every one of you. The join button is just an extra way to say, hey, we are super fans of Broussard Homestead.
You're not sorry, Sean. I know better. I know. I missed a lot of the live tonight because of the whole going back and forth thing. But
Who's next tonight? Well, I know 20 minutes ago, Gray Man Prepping started his live stream. So my intent was to be done by 9:30, but we wanted to wait for Abby and Amy to get back. And
oh, it's so my fault now. Why is it always my fault?
I'm not saying that at all.
But you kind of are.
Stuff you in a brick wall.
See, Kate's telling us to shut up and go to bed.
All right, guys. Everybody's
Good night.
telling us
We
bye,
love you
bye.
guys. We will see you next week, if not before.
Dawn is a super fan. I know you are, Dawn. We love you.
Thank you guys so much. Have a blessed week, and we will see you guys soon.
And if you have prayer requests, leave them in the chat.
Yes, definitely.
We're going to leave the chat open for a few. If someone could drop a link real quick for Gray Man Prepping. He's live now. If you're looking for another live stream to hit up, Gray Man Prepping.
He already stepped in a brick wall tonight.
And that's GREY. I can't do that and stream at the same time. I'm just not that good. My computer's not that good. My connection is not that good.
The computer is fine. It's the connection.
Yeah.
I may have to look for it.
Kate says that was one she doesn't have.
Okay.
There it is. Is that it, Patty? I'm pretty sure that's it. That looks like it.
How does it look like it?
I don't know. It's
Yes, it is.
Okay.
That's Gray Man Prepping.
all right. The Tinker's wife put up the link for Gray Man Prepping, so we'll head over there. We're gonna take a look. There we go. They're starting to show. And Prepping 101 is also live. All right, you guys.
Awesome. Thank you guys. We will see you guys next week. We love you. God bless and be safe.
God bless you.